Hello everyone, I'm Belle and welcome back to my channel. So today we're doing another speed build in The Sims and I'm still obsessed with the new expansion pack, Lovestruck. I did post some old videos last weekend that I built before Lovestruck came out, and later this week I will also share another old speed build that I did before Lovestruck came out. I just recorded them and then I never came around to actually making videos and posting them, so I'm just uploading them to fill out the uploads, you know. But yeah, I'm really excited about this house because I actually built it for my Sims. I don't know if you listened to my voiceover for the Lovestruck Apartments Part 2, but I talked a bit about a Sim that I were gonna play with, she was like the kind of Sim that didn't want to be in a relationship and just wanted to date around and meet different people and that stuff. And then I were about like to build a starter home for her, and then it didn't really happen because there were lots of apartment buildings around, and then I was like, just gonna build an apartment for her, so I built an apartment building just for that Sim, and then I made all of the neighbors, so it took a while before I started playing, but then I started playing, and I played with her and she dated around a lot more. But then I really liked this one Sim that was her neighbor, so I was like, I really need this neighbor to be in my Sim's life. So I had her fall pregnant by accident ish. She tried for a baby, but in my head it was an accident, okay? And so they are connected to each other, and my Sim, she's very like, she doesn't like children, she's non-committal and that stuff, but I think that he changed her because he was the neighbor with the teenage son, and he's single, and he's really like family oriented and ambition is his career and that stuff. So I just really thought that he were gonna like change her for the better and make her like not hate children anymore and that stuff, and he actually proposed to my Sim like autonomously. So I'm really happy about that because it's not often that it seems you don't control propose by themselves. So I was really happy about that. I was like, yep, it's a sign, because I was a bit torn. I was like, well, will I have him change her, or will I have him fall in love with her and then her being a bitch to him and his son, and like him dumping him and that stuff, or well, him dumping her, yeah. But I don't know, I just couldn't go through with it, and I just changed her for the better, you know. So yeah, so they have a son, and then there are the son that the fiance had since earlier. So yeah, I just built a house for them, and this is a quite big and expensive house, and I was able to afford it because I had this pop-up with the like 7 wild dates. So I did that. I did the 7 wild dates with her, and the thing is that popped up while my Sim got pregnant. So yeah, she was pregnant through the whole thing. And I'm so impressed with myself because I just made it work, and she made it, and now she got a little baby, and you can see the baby out on the property, but don't worry about him, he's fine. He's doing okay. He's just hanging around getting some fresh air, you know. But yeah, I actually tried to give him like another crib in the house, but that just didn't work out, so I just had to put him in the crib that he is in. Do you guys know if you actually can change the crib that they are in to another one? Because I have not been able to figure that out. Because when Growing Together came out last year, it was like they updated the babies and made them like less of an object, but I just feel like they still are an object, you know. So yeah, I had was a bit of a trouble there. So yeah, actually the house is taking shape right now. It took me some while to get this going because I had this vision about the front that I wanted to have like these arches to a screened-in porch kind of area in the front. So I went off of that, and then the back was like, I was struggling a bit with the back, but I think it turned out good in the end. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And it's actually a big, nice backyard. It is a good back door area, and there are a pool, and I put an outdoor kitchen and some lounge chairs and a fire pit. And I'm bold because I put a rug under the fire pit, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So yeah, I'm just so excited to keep playing with these Sims, and I haven't really like played Sims that much. I must have mostly been building, and I guess I'm in kind of like a burnout when it comes to gameplay in the Sims. But lately I've been really enjoying it playing with this family. So I'm so happy that I started playing with them and that stuff, because they are like my happy little Sims family now. So yeah, I'm so happy, and I built this in the city kind of, or well, not the city, but like the Mariposa Square Park area. I don't know. I built this there, and this was actually a what's it called? A rental lot, but I just bulldozed it and built this one instead. So yeah. And I really like this house, and I'm so happy because I'm so excited to start playing with these Sims and like start playing in this house. And you can see like the shape is like definitely done now, and I did this like pergola-ish thing in the back, and I think it turned out really good. But I tried to put like trim around, and it just didn't wanna do that exactly where I wanted it to. I know there are this trick when it comes to the trim that you can like hold shift and place them a bit more freely, but that just did not really work out for me. So yeah, it is what it is, but I think it's fine at least. And here you can see me placing down a pathway from the back to the front, and I actually used these stepping stones from the Riviera Retreat Kit, I think it's called that. And I really think it turned out good, and I used them because the lot isn't like touching the sidewalk. So yeah, that's why I did that. And now we're on to the interior of this build, and I started with the kitchen, and I went back and forth a little bit, and I started with like this blue kind of color scheme, blue and gold, and then it wasn't really what I wanted, so I just switched it out and had a bit more like neutral tones and a tiny bit of blue. So yeah, I think I changed it off camera because I recorded and then I was like, this isn't working. I don't know what it is, but something is just off about it. So I just decided to turn off the camera and change it up. But you will see that later in the video. And of course in the tour at the end of the video you will see what color scheme I ended going for. But yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle. And I know I mentioned it in a speed build I posted last week that I'm just having a hard time with like building when the camera is on, because I feel super stressed, like people are watching me, and I just really feel like I need to get everything together at once and not have that many like mess ups and that stuff. So yeah, it is a bit hard, but I think I managed, and I think it's fine too that I like turn off the camera sometimes just to figure things out, because I do want to keep everything to like a minimal kind of editing, you know. So yeah, but I am really happy with the floor plan in this house. Actually, it turns out to be a 3-bathroom and 3-bedroom house, and I don't know, I might want my Sim to have another baby, so maybe, well, the teenager, maybe he moves out in a little bit and then they can have another baby, because the bedrooms downstairs are quite small, so I don't really think it would be that good to have them share a bedroom, because it's just so small. And yeah, it probably would work out, and there are the what's it called, the bunk beds, and that saves a lot of space, so I probably could. We'll see what I do. But yeah, you can see me having a lot of blue accents here, and I just didn't like that. But I keep this sofa from the Book Nook kit. Like, it's my favorite sofa in the whole game. I actually want the sofa in real life. It's so cute. I really like it a lot. But yeah, moving over to the dining room again. And I had such a struggle choosing chairs. I don't know why, I just didn't want any of the chairs, but I actually end up going with these chairs. And I keep the table as well. I just change out the rug and that stuff. And I think I keep mostly everything in the living area, except for the rug. I think I just use another rug, but I use everything else. But yeah, a fun fact actually, since my sim finished the like 7 wild dates thingy, she actually got famous, because I didn't know that you would get famous from it. Like, you get like 25,000 simoleons from it, and that's really nice. But you also get fame, and you're like the 3-star celebrity after this. So she's like famous. She's a 3-star celebrity, and I just find that really wild. And I haven't really played with famous sims, so I'm kind of excited to check out that part of it as well. And I don't know if like her fiance is gonna be famous and his children's gonna be famous. I don't know. It's really exciting though. I'm really excited about it. Because I just haven't played with the Sims, well, with the famous Sims since Get Famous came out. And then I just think I got to like a 2-star celebrity, and then I just like gave up, because it's kind of a grind to get the Sims up in the celebrity ranking, you know. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. But I don't think I don't know if I want her to be famous like all of the time, like when she's an elder, or maybe she always will be that like famous sim who was non-committal and did the 7 Wild Dates program on the TV, and then she actually met the love of her life during that TV show, and she fell in love and she settled down and she had kids, and yeah, I don't know. I just think that's her story though, and I'm just so happy that the story is coming together, because I have had so much trouble getting the stories together with the Sims that I have been playing with lately. So I'm really happy that I got a clear story for her. So yeah. And in the entryway I put like the coat rack, and I couldn't put it as close to the wall as I wanted it to, because the platforms are really hard to work with sometimes. But I actually use quite a bit of split leveling in this house, and I really like it. I'm really fond of the split leveling actually, so I'm really happy that I did it. But it is a bit hard sometimes placing the objects exactly where you want them to be placed. So yeah, I think I turn off the camera soon and switch out the color scheme, and I hope you can see it a little bit in the video. I didn't include that because I had the camera off and I just wanted to like take a breather and remember what I were doing with it. So yeah, but I think I should be changing the color scheme pretty soon, and then I think I'm doing the bedrooms maybe, or I don't remember if I did the bathrooms on camera or off camera. I think I did them off camera, because else this video will be a bit too long, you know. So yeah, I struggled a little bit, but once I changed the color scheme and got everything going on, it was easy. It got easy. So yeah, now you can see me. I have changed the color scheme, and I started with the little nursery for the new baby of the family, and I went with like a pastel green and yellow kind of color scheme, and I wanted to have that bassinet that I placed in the room, but I just couldn't figure out how to move the baby from the base game bassinet to that bassinet. So I don't know. If you know how to do it, please let me know in the comments down below, because I just really want a pretty bassinet for my baby, but I just can't figure out how to do it. Maybe I'm just stupid, I don't know. But I'm really happy with this room. I think it turned out so cute. It's so pretty. And I put like the changing table and a little bookcase because I imagined that the parents would like read the baby to sleep during the nights. And I put like a chair in there so they can sit there and read while the baby's in the bassinet, and I put a little cute night light and that stuff, and I really like this nursery. But I feel like I often go for like this kind of color scheme in nurseries, so maybe I should have done something else just to like branch out a bit. And now we'll move on to the other bedroom, which is the teenage son's bedroom. And I just like kept the color scheme that I had in the apartment building that they lived in prior to this, and it was like red and black. And I gave him a TV again and a game console again, and I put up some posters, and there's not really a lot going on in this room, but there aren't really like a lot of stuff that you can do with this small space, so I think it's like fine. And I think he doesn't mind to have a little bit of a smaller room because he's got his TV, you know, and his video games, so I think it's fine. But I really like this room actually. I just wanted it to be a bit bigger, and I guess I could extend the room a little bit, but I have done the landscaping and everything now, so I just don't really want to mess with it. And I think it's a perfectly fine sized bedroom, so yeah. And now we're moving to the upstairs, and I got a little bit of a landing area here, and I just put some decorations up here, like a little side table with stuff on it, and I like some artwork, and I put a sofa, and then there were like this bump out on the back of the building that I just didn't really know what to do with. It's like behind the stairs, it's just a 2x1 space, so it's not really big either, and I just put some plants there. I had it be like a little plant area. But yeah, now we're on to the master bedroom, and I had a little bit of fun with this bedroom. My sim actually got this heart bed from one of the date rewards. That's wild. Like, it's a good bed to get in a reward thingy. So yeah. And I found the leopard print bed. My god, I can speak. And I just went with it. I thought that these Sims, they have like a steamy relationship kind of setting, and they are like they have just gotten engaged and they are really in love, and I thought like they get this house and I just think they wanted to have a fun, sexy bedroom, you know. So I just gave them a fun, sexy bedroom, and I think it suits them, to be honest. At least her. Like I don't think her fiance is really like that into it, but I don't know. I think he thinks that it's fun, actually. And now we're doing the back patio space, and you can just see me placing down some sofas, and I have already like thought of the layout because I suck so hard at doing the backyards, so I just figure out where I want everything to go, and then I record so everything can go by smoothly, you know. But yeah, it's nice. They got a pool, they got some lounge chairs, and they got the fire pit with the sofas, and they got like a dining table and a chess table, and they put an outdoor kitchen area, and I'm really fond of it actually. I really like this. I don't know how annoying it will be having to play with a pool and a grill outside, because the Sims always want to go in the pool and they always want to grill food. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it, you know. So yeah, and then I went to the balcony on the front of the house, and the floor was like deleted. I don't know why, but yeah, I had to place that down again, and I think that was really weird actually, that it was just gone. That haven't really happened to me before, so I was like really surprised that it was gone. And then I placed like the fairy lights here, and I really like them. I think it's a really nice touch actually to have some fairy lights. And here I'm just going in the outdoor kitchen, and I actually put the pizza oven too. I don't know how annoying it will be to play with the pizza oven. I have not been playing with the pizza oven, so it will be fun, but maybe a bit annoying, because I just think my sim are gonna be outside all of the time grilling and bathing and that stuff. But yeah, I also put like a little floaty in the pool. Like the pool isn't like the biggest one, but I still wanted the floaty in there because it looked really pretty. And I used a lot of stuff from the like Riviera retreat kit in here. So hope that's fine. And then I just put like a lot of plants everywhere. And yeah, we're actually coming to an end of the video right now. And if you made it this far, I just want to thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of my fun content I have planned in the future. But yeah, you can also download this build on the gallery. My gallery ID is GamerVal11 and I will spell it out in the description for you so you can find it easy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in another video. Bye guys!